Like, crunchy sound.
Oh,
you getting me one, bro.
Why is it upside down?
Is it? Oh, we started the video?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. No,
Eat them quick. God. 11 seconds in, and he's chewing.
Is it mine? Oh, no.
That's the Two Broke Gamers way. Hey, everybody. We're Two Broke Gamers.
Yeah, we are. Hey, we bought games.
I'm Ryder.
I'm not Ryder. I'm Ray.
Okay, and we bought some games.
We haven't made a video in a while.
So, what, like 4 years?
I don't know what's going on.
This is going to be the one that takes us
right.
for the moon, brother.
So, as broke gamers, we don't spend money. So what we did
don't
today,
have any money to spend, so.
But today we spent money.
A little bit.
So, we started off the day going to Goodwill to see what Goodwill had. And they had some stuff. We'll show what we got. And then we ended up going up to a local game store.
Are we going to start with the Goodwill games then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Went to a local game store of mine. We're actually going on a pretty big trip tomorrow with some friends to do some game hunting. So it might be another video tomorrow.
Okay.
But we started off Goodwill. Pretty much low hopes because we knew we were going game hunting tomorrow. And Goodwill's like so close to my house that I decided why not take a trip. See what they have. And they actually had some games, so...
It was my idea, kind of.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Whatever, just, I'm the one that kind of suggested... Well, I suggested the Salvation Army, then you were like, how about Goodwill? And
yeah, there's no
like,
Salvation Army near me, so...
We could try to go there sometime.
Yeah,
soon,
yeah.
I
don't want to say not near me, but this is way closer.
Yeah. So we went there. Really didn't expect anything at Goodwill, because, I mean, come on, it's Goodwill. Like,
yeah.
Surprised there was actually games there. And we found a couple games, not necessarily good, and not necessarily the games that they seemed... that they would be by the case.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too.
I guess I'll just start saying they have two.
Yeah. I kind of just grabbed a bit more, but
okay. I picked up NASCAR Thunder 2002.
Sorry if it's inverted. We're using the front-facing camera so we can see, so it might be inverted.
This is complete. It's got a little bit of a edge.
Dog got a hold
up
of
there
it.
at the edge, whatever. And then I got ATV Off-Road Fury.
At least we thought.
I thought so, but instead it was Midnight Club, the first Midnight Club, which I can't really complain because I'm pretty sure Midnight Club is worth more than ATV Off-Road Fury, and at least I have the case and manual for ATV Off-Road Fury, so if I ever find that game loose, I can just pick it up like that.
So I'll follow up with my games that I got there with a nice transition. By the way, we paid $3 for each game.
Yeah, each of these were $3.
Were some of them like none of them are cheaper than $3 for like a complete game. But I'm not saying that we like made it out with like a big stack of insane games.
Yeah.
Need for Speed, Undercover, just Need for Speed. Saw it and I was like, whatever. But we opened it up and I got Midnight Club 3. So maybe tomorrow we'll find Midnight Club 2.
Yeah, and some like off-brand case too. That'd be great.
So the new thing is getting games that aren't actually in the case. So I got that again, $3. They had a sealed copy of Connected Venture. I mean, whatever, a sealed game for $3. I'd
pick it up.
It is what it is.
Never want to play it, but
that's what better be in it. If that's not what's in there, then I'd be amazed. Halo ODST for $3. Except there's no there's only the multiplayer disc, which to be fair is the only disc that is good in this whole thing because the campaign sucks. But I bought it because I have a Dead Space 2. That's 2 discs without a divider. And this divider's broken anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, I mean, whatever. I just got this now. I have this game anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, now
we just kind of grabbed pretty much every game that was on the shelf, minus the sports game.
Sports game. They have like a bunch of bands there for PS3. Like, who cares?
Probably, in my opinion, my best pickup from there is Carnival Games on the Wii.
That actually is a good game.
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
And it is complete with the disc upside down. So, I mean, it is complete. I had this game. I used to probably still have it somewhere, but I don't know, maybe not. But it's just fun. Especially when you first got a Wii and you had this game, it was like revolutionary playing like skee ball and stuff. It was
like a Wii Play. It's like a later Wii Play is pretty much what it is.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Same vein.
I don't know anything about this game. I think it's like a Mario Party for Rabbids. Raving Rabbids TV Party. It like on the back. I know it's inverted again, but it kind of looks like it might be some sort of Mario Party game. But I noticed it's in not an original case. It's in like a DVD case. It's got that weird thing that like Wii games don't have, whatever this is going on here.
Like
So
that
this is,
metal divider looking
yeah,
thing.
so this is in a DVD case of some sort. Plus, it has like must have been a 2-part DVD thing. I don't know, but either way, I mean the game's in it.
At
Doesn't
least
matter.
it's a white case.
And then the final thing we picked up, Rayman Raving Rabbids 2 on the Wii. I mean, Rayman Raving Rabbids games aren't the greatest, but when you see them for $3 complete, you just kind of grab them because they're not bad. They're goofy. They're they're fun. So it is what it is.
Remember, if you're a game collector,
Anything works.
Collect anything, even to a degree. Sports games. Sometimes it's good to grab a sports game on the side of like if you're like getting a bunch of games, just grab like 2 sports games. Because usually like $1 each.
Yeah.
To add them to the collection.
Especially
slowly build it up.
A lot of places, like game stores, will have a section for sports games where it's like they are $1 each, and if you buy like 10 of them, you might get 10 of them for $5. They're just trying to get rid of them. They don't care about these sports games. They want them gone.
Nobody cares about the damn sports games.
But then we actually went to, like I said, a local place.
Yeah, actual game store.
It's called Just Press Play. It's a great retro store. I mean, they have everything you could imagine as far as PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox Original, SNES, NES, Game Gear. I mean, like it's cool to walk into a store and see these games readily available at a store. You know, they're very, very good with their selection, as you'll see from some of the stuff we picked up.
All right, you want me to go first because you got?
Yeah, we can kind of alternate. I got 4 games today. You got
9.
So we'll do.
Okay, I'll
do 2 and then I'll do 1.
How about I do like the PS1s? Then okay, I'll do that. Okay, so first pickup I got Cool Borders 4. Only reason I got Cool Borders 4, as well as Cool Borders 2001. I don't know why they didn't just call it 5, but I only picked these up because I already have 2 and 3 on PS1, and I thought, well, might as well finish the collection there. Just got to find the first one. I don't know why the first one I've not yet found. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow. And then I got Supercross 2000. Yeah, 2000. No, so little, cheap dirt bike games, like $2.
Yeah, okay.
Might be all right. Maybe
as a PlayStation, like when I had my PlayStation 1 as a kid, I missed out on games like Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy and like the big hitters, Metal Gear. So actually, games like that is what I played. I had the sports games, I had the dirt bike games, the racing games. So my old PS1 games, a lot of dirt bike games. So I probably might have even had that as a kid, might even have it still, and probably loved it. But I just don't know if popping it in now would be very fun. But
yeah,
we're probably going to pop some of these in tonight, have a fun night of just like playing the games we bought and see if, maybe be surprised and laugh at some of them.
The thing about this dirt bike game is when I was a kid, I had this other dirt bike game on PS1 that I swear you do a race on the Great Wall of China, and I have no clue what game that is. And I've looked and looked and looked at what game that could be, and I'm trying to figure it out, and I just can't. So if you know what, like, dirt bike game where you race on the Great Wall of China is, well, let me know, please, because I'd love to see that again and play that.
Yeah, even I don't know, and I'm the one that played a lot.
Yeah.
So I picked up. Okay. I was not even. Let me explain. I got one PS1 game here. So tomorrow, me, Ryder, and my friends Seth and Austin are going to pretty much 3 to 4 game stores to game hunt together. And we got our budgets, and we're just going to go and have some fun and pick up some games we don't have. Well, we weren't going to go to the York store, which is closer to me, in the York area tomorrow. So I was like, hey, we should go today and just check it out. So they ended up meeting us there anyway, and I had plans to buy his Final Fantasy Tactics from him, and he handed it to me, and I was like, sweet. And he was like, hey, it's just take it, it's yours. I've already got a copy. So, I mean, it's cool when people just give you free games, really, because they have extra copies, but I mean, it's still not like the cheapest game, It's not one that you just kind of throw around. It's like a $30 game, $40 game. He also gave me Pokemon Red, Gold, and Silver. I'm pretty sure he just gave them to me because the batteries are dead, and I can fix them. But if he meant to fix his for the trade for this, then I'm completely fine with that. but I swear he said he gave them to me, but I don't know. So I didn't want to include them today because I don't know. But Final Fantasy Tactics is actually on the wish list. I've heard it's good, and I'm excited to play it eventually, and got it for free, so you can't complain.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I picked up 3 PS3 games. Been really getting into PS3 now again because I got my PS3 working again with my controller because I thought my controller was done, but it turns out it wasn't. I was just an idiot. So, okay, not the best pickup, but I picked up Skyrim. It was $2.
Going for a complete Skyrim on every system, which you know what's funny to think about? You buy Skyrim on PS3, Xbox 360, and it's like, now we're waiting for Skyrim PS5.
Yeah.
It's like you're literally still collecting. It's like weird that you can still buy new Skyrims. It's the same game. Bizarre.
I don't even know if I'll ever play this game again, to be honest.
I don't like Skyrim. I'm just putting it out there. I don't like Skyrim.
Disappointingly, these are the greatest hits editions of these next 2 games. I don't like the greatest hits, especially for PS3. They're all red and they look ugly. I got Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition. It's like $3 or something.
Great
I
game.
think that's a good pickup. Awesome game. One of the best superhero games of all time. Maybe right there at the top. It's like that or like Spider-Man. And then I got Killzone 2, which I've never played. But I know it's a classic PS3
Never
game.
played any Killzones.
So, can't wait to put that in and try it out. All these are complete, by the way. They have the manual and everything.
I feel like the thing about the greatest hits is that, yeah, the case is red and it's ugly kind of to look at in your collection. But at the end of the day, when you pop it in and you're playing it, you're enjoying it, at least it's the game. It's still the game you love or you can still enjoy it. It's not like anything changes. It's just sadly looking at it. It can be kind of sore on the eyes when you see, like, honestly, when I get to the point where I have a lot of greatest hits, I might put them in their own section. I might alphabetize the greatest hits alone because it just to see that red slot
like
in
right there in the middle with all the clears.
Yeah, because that's how I have it right now.
Yeah.
Can't see it; they're behind me, but
that's what my Uncharted looks like right there.
Yeah.
The other 2 that aren't greatest hits look so ugly. Do you think could you buy like a clear case and just like transfer everything over?
well, no, because the art says greatest hits.
Oh, okay.
Like, see what I mean? Like, the art pulls out what's greatest hits. It's red. You could buy a non-red case, but it is still that red. Like, when you see it in the collection, you're going to see that.
Yeah.
Which is, it is what it is. I didn't put that in the greatest bet. But
thanks for that, bro.
So, greatest hits, again, it's still this game. You still get to play it. You add it to your collection. Those games are cheap enough that when you run into a black label and you want to pick that one up, $2-3, and you got the copy you wanted.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's not the end of the world.
I feel PS3 is a pretty good system to collect for right now. They're pretty cheap.
Yes. I'll go with
That's big boy.
I picked up a Dreamcast game because I recently picked up a Dreamcast. It's a system that I just didn't have as a kid, and I know it's regarded as a failed system, but they definitely have some good games. And regarding the games, a lot of the ports are good. So like Resident Evil has some of the best ports on Dreamcast, but I picked up, if you have a Dreamcast, I feel like you have to have Shenmue. It's such a just staple of the Dreamcast. It's, Sonic Adventure, I have that now. I picked up Grandia too. There's a few games that when you have a Dreamcast, you just kind of need to have them. And Shenmue for $35 complete. I had to replace the case because it was broken, but I replaced it. So $35 and 4 discs complete Shenmue. I'm sure it's a great game. I don't know how much I'll play of it because it's really long, and it's insane how much there is to this game. But still, really glad to have it. So, now I got Shenmue.
You want to start looking for Shenmue 2 then?
Yeah, Shenmue 2 is pretty much the same price.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if it was more expensive or not.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same price.
Me then? Okay.
Yeah, you can go we can just, because this is the biggest one of the day, but,
We're all doing PS2 here. So
yeah, the rest is PS2.
Okay, we got our separate PS2 collection here. This is not that great of a game, but I didn't have it, and it's Gran Turismo 3. I have 1 and 2 on PS1. I don't, might as well get 3. It was like $2.
It feels good. It always feels good regarding how good, no matter how good the game is, how bad the game is, when you have the first game and like the third game or the first and fourth, or you only have one, it feels really good for some reason as a collector to like have them all. Like having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or, because like Sonic on Genesis, I now have 1, 2, and 3. I don't really care for the games that much, but I had 1 and I saw 2 and 3 and I was like, well, I mean, it's just kind of nice to have them. It's just how it goes. So that's how that game is. It's one of those where if you got 1 and 2, and you see 3, I mean, what, $3, $2?
Yeah,
I mean, you just kind of got to pick it up.
Then I got Devil May Cry 3. Devil May Cry 3 is great, by the way. I played the HD collection on PS3. It's definitely the best one. Picked that up. It's $10. Not bad. It's complete. I have 1 and half of 2 on disc only, and they had 2 there complete. But I thought 3 is better game. Might as well pick that up. And then I got, this is probably the biggest one I got, was God of War Complete Ps2. It's only $5, so I thought that was a steal right there. Looks great.
And God of War's great.
Yeah,
all the God of War games are good. There's really not a bad one. There's weaker ones. Then obviously the PS4 one it's on its own other level, but all the God of Wars are good. So if you ever see one and you don't have any of them, you can really jump into any of them. They're not in any type of order.
I think the only one that's regarded as like not good is like Ascension on PS3. Okay. I think it has like bugs that are like really bad.
But if you've never played a God of War, you know, just if you pick it up for a couple bucks, you'll have fun with it.
Yeah, especially now with the sequel coming out, Ragnarok. Get on the train.
Yeah.
Join all of us in excitement for that.
Yeah, it's great. So I got 2 PS2 games today. This one was a last second grab. I actually thought he was gonna grab 1 and 2, so I kind of left him alone, but he ended up not grabbing them. So I figured I'd at least try the first one before picking up the second one. I got Onimusha, Warlord, just the first game complete. $10 again. When you go to these types of stores, you're not going to get ripped off, but you still are going to pay pretty much what the game's worth. It's the Goodwills in the yard sales where you're trying to find the big game, you know, the Klonoa 1 for $5, you know, some crazy thing.
I wish, dude.
Those types of game stores are just great because you can count on having good games there, and you're never really going to pay over what the price is. You're going to pay mostly a bit under. So that, you know, at least my local store does really well with keeping the prices fair. And as I normally price these in, I normally see them going for about $5 more than what I paid normally. So, you know, it's not bad. And then my biggest pickup today, and might be my biggest pickup of the weekend. I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But I picked up Suikoden 3 on PS2. Now, this is my first and only Suikoden game. 1 and 2, as far as I know, 2 is like $400. So, while this was $50, which is still a decent bit. But to think about, you know, this game probably released at $60. So it's still $10 under what retail was, and it's good. I didn't even open it yet from this protected sleeve. I know it's complete. I just haven't even popped it open, just checked it out. But nice and complete. There's nothing worse to me than a JRPG without a manual in it. Because these manuals probably do a lot for the games. And I'm not really a big JRPG guy. I've been playing Grandy, though. Love it. I'm going to start putting the games back in these things, by the way, and I'll do that. But so I'm actually oddly diving into JRPGs. So the Final Fantasy Tactics and the Suikoden is really good pickups for me getting into those. Because, again, I missed out on a bunch. Onimusha's one that I've been interested in, and I know there's a PS4 remaster on sale. It was recently on sale digitally for $5 or $7, but
I really wonder how good this game is.
I picked up the complete one for $10, and I'm gonna play it on the CRT. I'm gonna play it how it was meant to be played, and I think I'll enjoy it.
When we were there, I was actually thinking about picking that up, but I went for Devil May Cry instead.
Funny enough, the reason I have this showing this today, there's another game that I got this instead of. It was Final Fantasy VIII. I was going to get Final Fantasy VIII. It was the greatest hits Final Fantasy VIII for $20. And that was when I first walked in. I was like, hey, I'm going to take that for sure. It's only $20. I don't know anything about it. Well, my other friends there and him were like, 8 sucks. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that was also before my friend handed me this for free. And I'm like, well, I'd rather have this anyway. And I just got it for free. If they would have had this over 8, I'd have picked this up. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to have them put Resident Evil, Final Fantasy VIII back, and I'll pay $15 extra and get Shenmue, which I know is good. It's a classic. So actually, it didn't get a game that I originally was planning on getting, but I think today overall we weren't even supposed to go anywhere or really do anything.
Yeah, we didn't have any plans today. We were just like, hey, we got nothing to do. Let's just head out.
It was kind of me in my brain having a pre-excitement for tomorrow. Like, oh man, we're going game hunt. It's like I started getting an itch that I needed to scratch. So it was like Goodwill. I was like, oh, let's go to Goodwill, and then we found some games. I'm like, I got to go to Just Press Play. Got to go to places that I know have games. You know, I started fiending for some games. So a lot of fun today. Like I said, really excited for tomorrow. Might film some stuff tomorrow. Just, you know, I don't know if it'll be like a vlog or anything, but might film some stuff and then, you know, come back. Because what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to film around, be like, oh, look, they have this, and then be like, then come home and be like, and this is what we picked up from all the stuff we showed and whatnot. So, gonna pop some of these in, pop them in, and make sure they work is what we're gonna do.
That's true.
Because
really
if we're gonna take them back, tomorrow's the day to take them back because you can take them back to any store. So definitely pop these in. I got all the systems pretty much hooked up to try them out.
All
right. This is a very different. This is one of the first types of this videos that we've ever made. Obviously, we haven't made anything in a while. I think I don't know how often we can make these types of videos because, you know, you got to have money to go buy games. You got to get together and go do it. So, you know, it might not be something like crazy all the time. And this episode and next episode might just be a little bit more like more games, like because we've been planning on this for a little bit, and so it might be a bigger haul. But if we can do these types of videos more, I think that would be a lot better for us on the channel because Let's Plays and stuff just aren't as easy for us to do, and we normally don't stick to them. It's just so talking about games and collecting games and reviewing games and rating games and talking about games is kind of what we do, and we do it on our free time. So if you did like this type of video, definitely let us know. Leave a like, subscribe, all that, because, you know, like I said, we're gonna pump out a second video.
Hell yeah,
so,
brothers.
Yeah, that's that. We're recording this on Ryder's new phone, so if the quality's bad, if the video's anything, I mean, sorry. We set up a phone and record, right? There's nothing really to it. Just do it. So, but yeah, hopefully we will see you guys in the next episode for game pickup number 2.
So it's Two Broke Gamers signing off. See ya.
I don't know how to stop the video.